Do you guys remember when this was said?
What do you got, Josh?
It's in Columbus.
It's in the shoe.
100 years.
100 years. Ohio State ain't losing 100 years, right? They ain't losing in that game in the shoe in 100 years.
No, man.
Studs. Ohio State's just studs.
Everywhere.
I love everything you're saying right now.
Just athletes that we've
Never seen them.
Michigan don't get these kind of athletes.
Nope.
They don't know about them. JT McCaffrey.
ranked number 2 in the nation.
2 in the nation. Undefeated.
They only picked 5. Ohio State's picked the win, right? What
Yeah, by like 7.
I think it's 7.5. I think it's 7.5.
Yeah, I think 11's the biggest line I've seen.
Okay. I mean, it's really hard to pick against.
Yeah, it is. Just tell them. Just tell them.
Listen, if Corum doesn't play, that's not good.
No, it's bad.
That's not good. But Michigan wins 31-28. It takes 2 in a row. And steals your heart at the shit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chris.
Josh.
Okay.
Where this is Sports Talk with Hardball Unlimited. We got some new digs. Getting a little cold, so we had to move out of the workshop. Now we're in the hole.
Thank God. Former.
Stepping up.
Yeah.
We're the Jeffersons.
Today's video is brought to you by Ashland Tents and Events, operated out of Ashland, Ohio. They're your one-stop shop for all your event planning needs. We're going to jump right into our rundown. We're going to talk some MLB free agency, some World Baseball Classic, Ohio State, Michigan, championship weekend, and do some NFL talk.
Go Utah.
So we'll jump right in. Bunch of guys came off the board this week.
They did. Yeah, they did. I know Jose Abreu, to the dreaded Astros.
That's big.
That is big. 3 years, 19.5 per year.
You put an MVP guy in the middle of their order?
Of a team that just won the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like total upgrade from Ulysses Gurriel, Trey Mancini.
The Guardians tried.
They said they offered 3 years.
They tried. They called. I told them. I said, hey.
Listen, they must listen to you.
They called. He said, nah.
He said no.
Not enough money.
I've got to go play for the World Series champs.
Well, I seen a report that said that he said after the last out of the World Series, him and his agent were working to find a way to get him to Houston.
Yeah.
So he wanted to.
Right.
I don't know who he knows there. Maybe he loves Dusty Baker, but
maybe. But listen, he's going to fit nicely in that lineup.
Yeah. He's. I mean, I thought offensively they weren't great in the postseason.
Right. No, I agree.
Jose Abreu fixes that.
Yeah.
And now they want to go after Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, that's big.
You put Contreras and Abreu in their lineup with that bullpen.
Oh yeah.
Like the Yankees need more than Aaron Judge.
Oh, I agree.
For sure. The hippie also went off the board too. Clevenger got.
Yeah.
Clevenger's back up here with the White Sox.
What Mike Clevenger do you get though? Do you get Cleveland Mike Clevenger, who was dominant, or San Diego Mike Clevenger, who was below average in a pitcher's park?
Right. And I mean, it's more of a team-friendly deal. It was only a 1-year deal, and it didn't really cost him a whole lot. So, I mean, he's not bad to take a chance on for 1 year.
Well, and here's the thing.
No.
He may not be a top 3 guy, but he'd be a really good 4 or 5.
He would, and he's probably going to be their 5, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
He's a 4 or 5 guy. Really
I mean, Dylan Cease is. I mean, he can win the Cy Young.
Yeah.
He was close this year.
Yeah.
Kopic. They can go down the list and run people out there.
Oh, absolutely.
So he's probably going to be 4 or 5. And I mean, I'll take Clevenger 4 or 5.
In all honesty, we probably needed to strengthen that pitching staff to keep up with Cleveland and Minnesota.
For sure.
Yeah, but now you just lost Jose Abreu.
You did.
But I mean, I'm sure they're going to bring Andrew Vaughn, who is terrible in the outfield. Terrible. Like I think he's like one of the worst graded guys in the outfield. So I'm sure he's going to slide into first base, which is why I'm sure they didn't want Abreu really.
Right.
I seen Reinsdorf said he only wanted Abreu ever to wear a White Sox uniform. Well, why didn't you pay him?
Exactly.
If you would have paid him, he would be here.
I wonder how much fight was even put in on that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see.
It seemed like a quick deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it seemed like, well, I want to go to Houston.
Yeah, not a lot of fight, or he was leaving no matter what.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Also saw your boy. It's not a Cleveland Guardian.
Carlos Santana.
What happened? How do we not get that deal done?
Yeah.
He's in Pittsburgh.
He's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
What in the world is
It had to
going
be
on?
money, right?
$6.5 million made
Had
him
to
go
be
to
the money.
Pittsburgh.
Like
He couldn't have went somewhere else.
for 6.5 though.
At
At this point of his career, you know.
At this point in his career, he's made some money.
Right.
Like it's not like Trey Turner where he's just waiting on his first big deal.
Yeah.
Like he's been paid.
Right.
I thought he could have went somewhere other than Pittsburgh, but I mean
maybe he wants to be a star.
I mean you got to feel like Pittsburgh, like they're not going to compete.
No.
So like, are you getting Santana at 6.9 because it's a deal? You hope you can flip him at the break.
Right.
If he's, if Santana's hitting 260 with 17 at the break, maybe you get a pitching prospect for him.
Yeah. And you basically, I guess you're looking for. It's going to have to be a contender.
Yeah.
Because it's a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
No one else is going to take that on unless they're trying to win a World Series.
Right.
But then, are your contenders really excited about signing Carlos Santana?
Well, listen, if he has a good first half, and somebody needs a bat.
Well, and maybe it's one of them teams that's fighting for one of the last wild card spots.
Right.
Maybe it's a team just trying to slip in that don't normally make a playoff spot.
Right. He's a veteran, though. He's a leader. Like, you would think somebody
Would have wanted him.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody would have wanted him.
You would have thought.
Who else we got, Josh?
Trevor Boyd back with the Tigers.
Matt Boyd.
Or Matt Boyd, that's right. Yeah, my bad. Matt Boyd. Yeah.
Congratulations, Detroit. You still suck. Like, Matt, like why? Like, I don't understand that.
I don't either.
You give Javi Baez all that money.
Yeah.
And then this is what you follow it up with? Welcome to the cellar, my friends. Welcome to the cellar.
Or I think you got mixed up. We got Trevor Gott.
Yes.
He's with the Mariners.
Yes. The Mariners trying to do big things.
They are trying to do big things. Got franchise of the year.
Do we think it's going to work?
I don't know. Well, they just got Colton Wong, so they got Winker out.
Yep.
So Winker's not in the outfield anymore. He didn't want to be there anyway. Colton Wong, pretty good second baseman.
I'm not disagreeing. They've made a lot of great moves, but Seattle's always been the kind of the Mets-esque, where no matter what they do, it just doesn't end up working. You know what I mean?
Well, the one thing, the trade that kind of baffled me is when they traded Kyle Lewis going to the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, did we just give up on him?
Yeah, they did.
Rookie of the year.
Obviously, though. Obviously,
I just thought I thought they were going to, and then just got rid of him.
Yeah, well, but does Colton Wong then take him out of every free agent shortstop? Because they got J.P. Crawford.
Right.
So the thinking was, hey, we're going to sign a big free agent shortstop, and then one of them's going to move to second base.
Right.
Because they're not going to move Suarez out of third.
No.
So, I mean, does that completely take them out of Trey, Xander, Dansby? Does that take them completely out of that market?
It could.
Yeah.
Does it open it up to where maybe the Orioles slide in and get one of the big four?
Yep. Listen, I mean, they're going up.
They are. Listen, Adley Rutschman, I believe in him.
Now's the time to get somebody, make a move.
Yeah.
Especially the American League East is just loaded.
It is.
It's just loaded.
I mean, you still got the Red Sox.
Well, they just signed Chris Martin.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a bullpen arm. Listen,
it is.
I mean, it's not a terrible.
It is.
I mean, it's nothing that
Does Bogarts leave in Boston crushed them?
I think so.
I don't know he leaves. I'm still not 100% sold that he leaves. JD Martinez, I mean, he's gone.
Yeah.
But you're not going to sign Bogarts?
Well, I think it's whether or not Bogart wants to leave. Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. You can say whatever you want. You can hate him. But Boston's a good market. I mean,
it is.
It's a good market to play in.
Yeah.
They want to win.
I mean, Bogart's a top shortstop, right? I mean, we consider.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so, yeah.
I like Xander more than, Carlos Correa.
Yeah, I think Correa's stock is plummeting.
I think it's on the rise, and I don't know. I mean, they're talking about him getting $30 million. If somebody gives that guy $30 million, they're idiots. They are. Carlos Correa, what has he ever done to get, he's not an MVP candidate.
No.
What's he going to get 30? He's going to get 30 mil? And Josh is going to get 40?
We do have some pretty big rumors right now, too, going on. I know Verlander's got lost that circle on him.
Oh, I've seen that him and the Astros aren't close.
No. And he met with the Dodgers.
He met with the Dodgers. So.
Go to L.A. Go to L.A.
Another Dodger, Cody Bellinger. Being rumored, if Judge isn't signed, being rumored to the Giants.
That's terrible. Like,
I think they just
that's like kissing your sister.
I think if they miss out on Judge, I think they're just trying to get a name. Yeah, they're gonna.
Well, it's not Cody Bellinger. Like, why wouldn't you go get Brandon Nemo? Like,
Yeah.
Cody Bellinger? Like, that guy fell off the face of the earth.
Twins are interested in Rendon, and I saw today the Yankees are interested in Rendon.
Yeah.
They were looking to maybe get an arm.
Everybody should be interested in that guy because he can pitch.
The-
But, I mean, outside of Barry Bonds, like, it's a pretty pitcher-friendly ballpark.
Right.
What happens if you go to the Bronx? Or a pop-up in right field's a home run.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know once you leave. And listen, like, every pitcher that goes to Minnesota seems to have a little downtick in production.
Yeah.
To me, you know.
I do want to make a quick prediction. You know, we love to talk about him. He's probably the guy that's mentioned most on our podcast. Aaron Judge. I want us to predict what his final dollar amount's going to be.
Well, they said the Yankees offered $300 million for 8 years.
I don't think that's enough.
It's not enough.
And then it was supposedly $337.
Still not enough.
Listen, right now $337 makes you actually $300 million for 8 years makes you the highest paid position player in baseball.
I just don't understand how he's going to. Like, I understand someone's going to give it to him. But he's not better than Mike Trout.
He's younger.
I don't care. He's not better.
Well, Trout's making $400.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not the annual value. Like not yearly. Like
Right.
that would put Aaron Judge, like, he would make the most.
Right.
I think it's going to be 350 plus. Do I think anybody's worth 350 plus? No, but I think that's what he's going to get.
Does he get 4? Like, do the Giants just be like, hey, 10 years, $400 million?
Can the Giants?
What if the Giants gave him 2%? What if the Giants gave him like 2% interest in the franchise? Is he that type of player? I don't think he is.
No.
But I mean, if you do,
what do you think the Yankees?
Set you up for
Do you
a
think the
long time.
Yankees will spend $400 million?
No, I don't see the Yankees spending $400 million. But
they better.
What I read
gonna require.
was the other offer was $337.
I still think that's low for him, though.
Well, right now,
I think he's 350 plus.
right now it's the highest because the Giants haven't offered that much.
What's the Giants offer then?
I don't know.
I think Giants offer is higher.
Maybe.
I've seen on ESPN that they're like, it's more and more a reality that Aaron Judge could become a Giant. That at the winter meetings he could become a Giant.
I heard after winter meetings he's going to make his choice
Yeah.
too.
And who's in it? Like, it has to be more than the Yankees and Giants that are seriously.
But I mean,
I don't think the Padres have the kind of money we're talking right now.
I think they do.
I haven't even heard him sniffing around it.
Yeah.
Beware.
The only other team he thinks is the Dodgers, and they lowballed it. I mean,
Real low. They offer like what 200.
I still don't believe. No part of my body can believe that.
I just wonder if it was just a throw out to say, hey, we offered Aaron Judge money.
Yeah, the fans.
Why do you're the Los Angeles? Like, I get it if you're the Cleveland Indians, but you're the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Maybe they really don't want him.
Well, then just say it. We're not interested. Like, no.
Yeah.
Dodger fans are.
I'm sure their fan base.
Dodgers fans are pansies.
I'm sure.
They're soft anyway. Right? They haven't been tough since Tommy Lasorda.
One rumor that I found very interesting because they don't spend a lot of money very often. The Rays after Nimmo.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Rays.
He's going to want a decent amount of
Well,
money.
did you know that the Rays? You know that the Rays gave Zach Eflin. People don't even know who that is.
Never heard.
Yeah, they gave him the biggest free agent contract in franchise history.
What, like $60 million for them?
Like 37.5. Biggest free agent deal in Tampa Bay Rays.
Well, this is a very special week for baseball.
It is.
You know, this is the week where Bobby Bonilla gets paid again and hasn't played baseball in years.
Long time.
Long time.
I like Bobby Bonilla when he was a Pirate.
Making millions.
Great agent right there.
Yeah.
Just making money sitting
millions.
down.
Well, listen, I mean, it wasn't like people say like it was a terrible deal for the Mets. The Mets can afford $1 million.
Right.
And they didn't have to pay him up front.
No, Probably give them their hot dog sales for the season.
Right, they probably pull that out of it.
That's probably a couple
somewhere.
days.
Yeah. I mean, congratulations, though, to Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah. We will move on. Gaylord Perry passed away this week as well.
Yep. The only guy is he the only guy to win Cy Young and both?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. I saw one of the funny stories because he's been known to doctor the ball. You know, he kind of joked about it. And in an interview, they asked him. They said, "Have you used any foreign substances?" He said, "I've never used any foreign substances. Everything I use has come from the United States."
Gaylord Perry.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Well, move on to the World Baseball Classic. We got a pretty good idea what our rosters are going to be.
Outside of Hardball, we're going to have to place him. He's getting Tommy John surgery, so he's out.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Bryce. He's a bum.
Wait, not a bum.
He's a bum.
Listen, as far as the lineup and stuff, you know, they got Pete Alonso, Tim Anderson, Goldschmidt, Trevor Story, Trey Turner, Bobby Witt Jr., Nolan Arenado. I like that. I like that lineup. Their outfielders, Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, Shedrick Mullins, Kyle Tucker, JT Realmuto, and Will Smith.
Where's Schwarber? How is he not?
Where's Kyle?
Maybe they asked him.
Well, Kyle, come on. This is Team USA, Kyle.
Pretty much volunteer.
Yeah, he's got to be on this team, right?
You would think so. The only thing that worries me is as star-studded as our lineup is, they didn't do that with the pitching staff.
Well, that could be a problem.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Dominican Republic is loaded.
Yeah.
Well, the Dominican Republic, listen, you
can't ever count out Puerto Rico either.
No.
Their manager, Yachty's running that squad. Listen, he lost the United States.
Is he mad?
He is mad.
Okay.
I mean,
he don't come out.
They play passionate baseball over there.
Well, listen, it's a different game. Did you see that brawl in the Winter League?
I did see that.
Holy, guys just firing baseballs, 90 miles an hour into a. It was crazy. The guy got dotted on his forehead.
Listen, we should probably do a podcast over there sometime. Maybe during
that would be awesome.
World Baseball Classic or the Caribbean World Series.
Yeah,
that's a big party. It's a week-long party.
Listen, I would love to go over. Them guys are just crazy.
Well, listen, as far as
just because the guy pimped 3 home runs, he pimped 3 home runs.
Yeah. It's fight time after that.
Well, listen, after he hits the second one and you don't put one in his ear, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. As far as the pitching staff, Adam Wainwright and Esty Cortez is their big 1-2 right now. Yeah.
Well, listen, I like Adam Wainwright to be the number 1 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But right now, where's Garrett Cole?
Yeah, what?
Where's your boy?
Where's
Verlander?
Where's Verlander?
Well, I understand Verlander.
No, that's USA, man.
Come on, man. He's going to be 40.
Right, but it's pretty much like spring training stuff. Anyways, you're going to be throwing like Verlander. Where's
Maybe he's not comfortable getting into it.
He's probably pitching for
Yeah. I'm sure he's pitching for the USA.
He's pitching for the Dominican.
But where in the world?
Why did we not?
Where's Max? Where's Max Scherzer?
They're wrong.
Yeah, Clayton Kershaw.
Why is he not? Why is he not ever pitched for USA?
Clayton Kershaw's a baby. He's a baby.
That just aggravates me.
He's a baby.
Listen, they need to figure out pitching.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't like Adam Wainwright's. Probably a really nice guy.
That lineup would probably be Mexico.
But I know you like that lineup a lot.
I do like that lineup. I think it's a very versatile lineup.
Goldschmidt's the best player in that lineup.
Where's Aaron Judge?
Contract year, he ain't getting hurt.
I'd probably say
right. Let's see what we talk to Verlander, DeGrom, Trey Turner.
Maybe it isn't as important to them.
It's not.
Playing for Team USA even once, that would be awesome to me.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would want to
sign me up. Let's do this.
Like the Olympics, right?
Right.
I don't understand how the basketball team doesn't get every single good player.
Well, the thing is, the basketball, they probably want it so much, they probably like that. I've got 15.
Get 60. How about that?
Listen, I agree. I just hope, as far as that, I hope they pick up somebody. They need to better their pitching staff.
They need him.
I'm not a big Pete Alonso guy, so
Yeah, I'm not high on him either. I mean, he's a bad. So.
Well, I mean, we really don't know who all they asked. You know what I mean? We don't know who all they asked and who all said no.
all right, we can't get Rizzo.
Yeah, I like Rizzo.
Anthony, we can't
I
get him.
like Rizzo over Alonso.
I do too.
A lot.
I mean,
So, all right, let's say we're Team USA putting Team USA. Who would we replace Bryce Harper with? Who would you guys want?
and we're replacing Bryce
Yep,
in the outfield.
in the outfield.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's obvious. Yeah.
I mean, if you want like Aaron Judge,
Could you imagine Mookie Betts, Aaron Judge, and Mike Trout as your
right?
say outfield?
Yeah.
That'd be lights out.
Right, like I mean, I feel like we could get somebody that's better than.
Well, they got to replace him
Heck,
and hopefully get some better on the pitching staff.
Oh, and like Tim Anderson, like
What's not like?
I like him.
he's a good, but
I like
he's
him.
not the best. We
Right, he's not Trey Turner.
Yeah.
Well, we got Trey.
Oh, they
You're
didn't get
pretty
Trey.
much it. I mean, that's your two shortstops.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
not Dempsey Swanson.
No. But I wasn't. As far as the lineup, I like it. You put Turner or Anderson next to Arenado.
Well, I mean, I think the problem is the Dominican man. They get everybody.
Yeah, they're all
Like
good.
Poppy might be playing. Poppy might be playing. Manny might make an appearance.
Right.
Where Japan,
Listen,
Petro probably plays.
I bet he does.
I bet
Ichiro does.
You know,
He's in great shape. He's in great shape.
listen, Petro wants to play.
He probably bets 300 too.
He probably does. He probably
Listen,
plays.
Japan always scares me.
Yeah. They play small ball.
They do. They play a
And they have Ichiro.
And they have Ichiro.
I mean,
Tatanka might even come out for it.
dude, that'd be awesome. Hideki Matsui, let's get him out there. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him.
49 years old. They're swinging the
Hey, he
lumber.
hit one in Old Timers Day.
Well, I'm sure he did. They throw the ball 10 miles an hour in old time. Get out
Josh,
of here.
or Chad, I want you to lose to a T though. You can't talk about that.
Hey, listen, that tee, it was windy. A little bit windy. The ball's kind of fluctuating a little bit.
I was thinking it was going to sit still on the fastball.
I'm seeing fastball. I got the drop. You know?
All right. Well,
My day, the heart.
we'll jump right into some college football talk. We'll start local. Big news today: Lee Owens with Ashland University retires after 40 plus years of coaching.
Yeah.
Started local with Crestview. Moved on up, won a couple state titles, went to Massillon, moved up, went to the college level, coached at Ohio State, coached at Akron, and spent the last 19 years with AU.
Yeah, 137-61 as a record.
Yeah.
I think there was 6 Division II playoff appearances, 4 conference titles.
Yeah. I mean, believe he had the first conference title in like 30 plus years, and the first time AU won a conference title in the GLIAC.
Right.
As well.
Yeah.
Big loss for them for sure.
Yes.
You're talking about a guy who has basically built this program
From the ground.
This program. Like I saw, I think they've had 3 coaches in 60 years. AU has.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
they're like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Tomlin's a bum, but.
Beat Jeff Saturday.
Well, I mean, hey, Coach, congratulations on a great career, man. I know I spent some Saturdays over there watching him play. And
Well, I had him as a professor for a couple classes.
oh, okay.
My high school football coach was his son-in-law. I got to go to his house, have dinner with him a few times. It was a really good guy, really down to earth as well. I saw in his speech, he said, the last 40 years, football has really taken away from my hunting, my fishing, all my other time, and I guess it's time for my hunting and my fishing to take away from my football time. So
Sounds like an Ohio boy, doesn't it?
for sure. But yeah, thanks, Coach. Interested to see who AU brings in behind him.
Big shoes.
Big shoes to fill.
I mean, are they any rumors or?
Well, I saw they did name Geyser, who was the assistant head football coach.
Is he
As the interim.
Okay.
to until they can feel that, so they still have guys working out, still have recruiting
Right.
going on. I don't foresee him being named the head coach by the time they're done, but
You would assume they're bringing a little bigger name.
and I think he's going to be an Ashland guy. I don't think it's going to be a guy who was with Ashland. There's a couple, like one on staff, Reggie Gamble. He graduated from Massillon Senior.
Yep, senior high.
He graduated from there and he never left. He's currently their offensive coordinator and their academic director. So I think he'd be a big name. They also got former quarterback who's now the offense coordinator at Montana.
Okay.
Taylor Housewright is the offense coordinator at Montana, the big D1 school. They just on College Game Day a couple weeks ago. I could see that being
Yeah, that'd be a good
push.
fit.
Yeah, that'd be a big name to bring in.
and graduated, was quarterback there. He was the one that won their first GLIAC championship, everything like that.
Big Ashland name too.
Yeah. Yep. Went to Ashland High School. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that we'll find out more over time. But again, thanks, Coach, and good luck hunting, fishing, doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
We'll move on though.
What are we moving on to?
Ohio State, Michigan.
Yes.
Yes, Ohio State, Michigan. I had the grand enjoyment to get to spend time watching that game with my family and Josh and Luca and all of them.
You were treated well.
By everyone but Luca. Luca walks up and she goes, "I'm sorry." And Josh goes, "Stop it."
I had to pull her into the kitchen. I said, listen, this was us 2 years ago, okay? So be respectful.
Blood pressure was high. I almost told Julia, "You gotta drive home. I can't handle it."
She's like, Dad, I can't. I gotta talk smack.
How was your game experience, Chad? You don't have to go full out. Just tell me how you feel right now.
I feel bad. It wasn't enjoyable. I didn't enjoy any real part of it outside of the first drive.
I do know I was sitting there at one point and it was getting ugly, and I turned to Josh and I said, "You need to text Chad and say Ohio State's never seen an athlete like Edwards."
Oh God!
Because
Listen, I have been a gracious loser and winner.
He shouldn't be though.
I wasn't gonna.
We were not gracious before the game.
We were not.
We were not.
No, you guys were kind of rough.
Well, you see, Chad
Rough.
Chad is rough. I let Chad get to me a little bit. He edged me on there. There's no my normal self. There's no way I'm gonna go Michigan's never seen athletes like Ohio State. That's not me. I let Chad influence me, and I'm paying the price now. I did buy Josh dinner tonight and brought him some Starbucks, so I owned up to the bet.
It was terrible. It was just terrible.
Listen, I thought the game was evenly matched. I thought defensively they shut.
What part of the game?
Oh my God!
Listen,
There was no part of that game.
the first half. I thought they completely shut down the run game.
Right, but they gave up 80-yard pass plays at will.
The last Michigan touchdown in the first half, I think that gave JJ confidence. Now, what I don't understand,
McCarthy, he's your boy, right?
Yeah, he should be waiting at Applebee's right now. But that's different.
they brought this defensive coordinator in for this game. That's all I kept hearing. For Michigan.
Awesome.
This was this guy's sole job. He failed. He just failed.
Well, I don't actually put any of this game on the defensive coordinator. I put it on Ryan Day.
Yeah, but listen, you trust your coordinators to do.
No, you can't. At halftime, if you're Ryan Day, how are you not listen, I understand what you're trying to do,
It's not
but I
working.
need one deep safety. So instead of 9 in the box, we're going to put 8 in the box.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to be deep.
And challenge Edwards to beat you. I know he did, But challenge them, beat you with the run.
Like, they shut it down in the first half. Like, if that was their goal to shut down the run, congratulations, you did it in the first half.
Were they not ready for JJ to throw? Because I remember, when we...
No, they didn't think he was
Right, that's what I mean.
throw.
When we talked in the podcast, I remember saying, hey, JJ's going to have to come up and big.
Well, he did.
Like, I think they just thought, hey, this guy can't throw. All they're going to do is run. And listen, I even said, if they can't run the football, it's not going to be good.
Right.
But, I mean, JJ stepped up. Like, but they didn't adapt to any of that. Like, JJ went off.
Yeah, he did.
It might be the saddest day in Ohio State Buckeyes.
That's the worst loss in Ohio State history. You heard it here.
Because it was embarrassing.
Because
Like,
there
you got
were times, but like Ryan Day, I feel like Ryan Day got beat with a better football team.
I won't say that we were more athletic than they are. Our offense should have scored more points than it did.
Like, at some point, why don't you trust your front seven to stop the run?
Well, and they didn't even try. Like, they didn't even try to really run on you.
They did.
And we stopped it.
We stopped it and it was done.
Yeah.
But then,
we did not adjust
like,
at all.
I don't, like, the play on the sideline, like, we just got to make that tackle.
Yeah.
To Cornel, like, when he broke the first one. Like, you got to make that tackle. That's why you're out there. But the second one, what in the Sam have, like, there's no, like, a double move and he's open by 20 yards? Like, what in the Sam Howell is going on in Ohio State? Like, for the first time that I can remember since John Cooper, like, there's way more questions in Ohio State than there is answers. And that ultimately, it sucks, but that falls on Ryan Day.
Oh, and here it comes down to it. Jimmy just earned him 10 more years of Michigan football.
Oh, sweet.
Listen, he made great adjustments.
I'm never saying that guy's name again. From here on out, I will refer to him only as khaki pants.
He made great adjustments.
He did. Like, he outcoached us.
What I said the last time, and I know I've been ripped, and you and I've had this conversation before. He is not as bad as people have played him out to be. He is not as bad. Just certain things didn't go his way in the past.
He has Ryan Day's number.
Yes. Right now.
Ryan Day's might be numbered.
Listen, I'm not
Well,
calling.
we'll save that. We'll save save our thoughts on Ryan Day.
I mean, I'm not calling for Ryan Day's job because, listen, but like, if you want to fire Ryan Day,
You gotta have a certain.
I'm not upset about it.
But, and that's,
No,
again,
no.
same thing when I had Michigan fans
No, beat Michigan.
wanting to fire a Hardball. Like, who you got?
Mike Vrabel.
You're for sure he can make that move and be successful at recruiting.
100%.
100%.
I will say this: they will never be out physical again.
That's a lot of.
Like, you got beat up.
They will never be out physical again with Mike Vrabel in there.
You let I don't care. Like, at some point, be a man. Like, you let Michigan take their, like, after the game, take their flag and plant it in the no. Like, we're going right now.
Listen, one thing Jimmy has done that has changed the culture back to the old days. Everyone gets those big studs at receivers and stuff like. Jimmy built a line, offensive and defensively built a line. In the past 2 years, that line just whipped their tails. Man. They did.
Listen, like, I don't know. Like, I watched the game, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch it again.
You put yourself through that twice.
I watched it twice.
I did too.
Well, no one cares. No one cares. But, like, I just don't understand, like, some of the moves that were made right there. Like, why is Marvin Harrison not in the slot running slants? Like, there's some times where I don't even know where Marvin Harrison is until they snap the ball. He's clear on the sideline. He's just running goes?
Yeah.
Well, and I'm going to say this again. I said it last week. C.J. Stroud does not have that it factor at all.
I don't think so. I think, and I understand your point, but I think C.J. Stroud is the only person outside of Tommy Eichelberg that played good. I thought C.J. Stroud played good.
I think he played good, but
He did.
Good isn't enough to win that game.
Right, but your hand, I just felt like, how can we not separate from Michigan DBs? Like, we can't. They could not separate. Abuka could not separate. Kate Stover Could not separate. Marvin Harrison, where did he go?
I want you to think, though. Think about Ohio State quarterbacks in the last decade and a half. What do they have that C.J. Stroud does not have? What do they have? They have the ability to move. And Stroud does not have that. And that's been our element of success.
Right,
Justin Fields, JT, what's his face? Cardale Jones couldn't even move. He ran pretty well.
No, he's 250 pounds. He run you over.
Yeah.
Ask Alabama.
C.J. Stroud.
He's lowering the shoulder.
Can't do that.
Boom.
C.J. Stroud can't do that.
Well, I get that. But like, it comes back to like why? Like they're just playing too high safety, soft man coverage.
Yeah. Because
their line is taking care of the business. But like we're running the ball in the first half successfully with some guy that never like. Why hasn't that guy played all year? Like that guy's just ripping man runs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like he's like Ezekiel Elliott 2.0. And like we just stopped giving him the ball.
Go on.
1 minute.
Like, I don't understand it. And like, how does Marvin Harrison like? I come out to like, I don't remember seeing Marvin Harrison open. Like, no one was open. C.J. Stroud had to throw everyone open.
Well, we'll take a quick break. Let Chad cool down a little bit.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Chad's gonna give you some quick thoughts on Ohio State and what he wants to see before Michigan next year. We'll be back right after that.
It's going to be worse next year. They don't have a quarterback. Who the hell's going to play quarterback in Columbus?
We'll be right back.
Holy God. Chad here. Sad day, Buckeye Nation. I don't know what to say. We've been outplayed. Khaki pants. Out toughness, more physical, better adjustments. What in the world is going on in Columbus? Ryan Day, like, please fix this or leave. Like, this is unacceptable in Columbus. We beat Michigan. That's what we do. We've been dominated 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row by the team up north. In every aspect of the game. Marvin Harrison, where were you? Defensive adjustments, where were you? Offensive adjustments, where were you? Didn't see them. Haven't seen them in 2 years against Michigan. All I've heard is you've been getting ready for this game from Ryan Day for 365 days. And that's the shit show that you put out. Completely unacceptable. I don't accept it. Columbus don't accept it. Buckeye Nation shouldn't accept it. I'm not sitting here calling for Ryan Day's job, I understand. But if you fire him, not upset. Paid to beat Michigan. Figure it out. We need to get tougher. We need to get more physical. Reminded of a movie, The Replacements, at halftime. What will it take to beat Dallas? What will it take to beat Michigan? Heart. A little bit of heart. And I didn't see any on Saturday. So somewhere, Ryan Day, we need to find some toughness and some heart. Good luck next year. We're going into the big house without C.J. Stroud. You got to beat Michigan. Hope to God you figure it out.
And we're back after those heartfelt words from Chad about the Buckeyes and their future. We're going to cool down, calm down a little bit, and we'll move on to Championship Saturday. We got some big games. We got the Big 12 Championship, Kansas State versus TCU.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kansas State playing some good football right now, actually.
They are playing some good football.
Go K-State.
Listen, I haven't been on TCU bandwagon. I don't think they play great defense. Of course, no one really does in the Big 12, and I went against them every time when they
But they win.
They end up winning.
Find a way to win.
So
Win or lose, are they in?
No,
they
if they
gotta
lose,
win.
they're out.
They gotta win.
I
think they gotta win.
If they lose, they're out.
I don't think they are.
I think
I think they're in.
I think if they lose, Ohio State slides in.
Ooh, Alabama's sitting at 6. You don't
Could
think
you
they'll jump?
imagine?
Do you think they'll jump Ohio State with
No way.
Listen,
No way.
Could
It's
you
the SEC.
imagine?
If they were going to jump Ohio
They would have
State.
done it after.
Yeah, they jump it after they lose.
The whole sports media world, ESPN, everybody is hoping that Alabama's losing a 2-loss team. Alabama gets in there. Hoping TCU loses, USC loses, Alabama moves right on in.
But then Alabama goes to 4, right?
I would think so.
And Ohio State goes to 3, and it's Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah, I would think so.
That's the biggest game in the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
Chad might have to watch that one.
If Ryan Day loses that job, like, you just, oh my God, if that happens.
Chad might have to watch that game in a hospital.
I will have to watch that game in a hospital, especially if they do what they did.
So we'll go ahead and make the pick. We got TCU at Kansas State. Who you got, Chad?
I mean, obviously, I'm a Buckeye.
You got it.
And I want K-State to win, but I think TCU is actually really good. And I think TCU wins by, I don't think it's going to be big, but I mean, I think TCU wins by 10.
Yeah, I'm going to take TCU as well. I'm not getting points. I don't really care.
Listen,
Listen, you don't want K-State to win.
K-State, huh?
You don't want the Buckeyes again.
If I were him, I would.
I don't care. No.
Did you watch that game? Because I watched that game and we just got dominated. It was not even a football game.
I went against, like I said, I went against TCU past
I have
couple
too.
games, and they do find a way to win.
Them Horned Frogs, they got it figured out.
Look, they're really fast.
Yeah,
Athletic.
Their offense would get like that if they end up playing if they end up playing them, it'll be. I mean, it'll be a good game.
Who's their head coach again?
Khaki pants.
Khaki Pants, that's right.
Never again will I utter his name.
Next up, we got the SEC championship game. We got LSU playing Georgia. 3, 2, 1. Georgia. I think it's the second.
I don't think it's going to be as bad as people.
I think it'll be pretty ugly.
I don't think it will. I don't know if Georgia. Nah,
Georgia's the real deal.
they don't.
Next up, we got the AAC. We got UCF playing Tulane. Who cares? But we'll pick it anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't really matter.
go Green Wave. I like Tulane.
I agree.
Yep, I'm on there as well. Next, we got the Big Ten championship game.
Ohio State. They're not playing.
I'm not participating.
Oh. Good job, Brian.
We got Purdue, the Boilermakers,
Yeah.
coming to play the Michigan Khaki Pants. I'm going to take Michigan.
Yeah, listen, it's my team. I've been riding the wave. Good luck.
Purdue.
Score?
58-0. J.J. McCarthy snaps his leg.
Next up, we got Clemson playing North Carolina. I'm taking North Carolina hard here. I think Drake May's the best quarterback in college football. I hate Dabo or what. Yeah.
I don't like Dabo, but I respect Dabo. I mean, I'm assuming Clemson will be ready, but I think the kid from North Carolina is really, really good. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's good. This one, they haven't been in the spotlight too much. Can they handle it? I mean, Clemson isn't just.
Well, listen, nobody in North Carolina cares about football.
No.
They only care about basketball and beating Duke.
I'm going to say, Dabo has his boys ready. They've been in this situation before. They've been in bigger games. They won this one.
I like North Carolina.
I like North Carolina as well. And that'll bring us to the close on our college football picks.
Utah, please.
Actually, sorry, I forgot. We do have one
Yeah,
more.
won tonight.
Tonight. Currently, it starts in 11 minutes. The biggest game for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Utah versus USC. Utah beat them earlier in the year.
They did.
And they did it physically.
Yeah.
I do say though that Caleb Williams for USC is a different kid now.
He's fun to watch.
He's fun to watch. He
enjoy
moves
watching
really well. He if anyone has to play him, he's a problem for every team he has.
I think it's a different USC team than they played.
I agree.
Earlier in the season.
Utah.
Yeah, Utah. Find a way to get us in.
Listen, I think Utah is a very good football team. They already beat them once. It's really, really hard to beat the same team twice.
Don't matter.
Utah.
Utah.
Do it.
Please.
USC.
Of course.
You wouldn't want to play Ohio State again, like you said.
Listen, I think
See what you're doing to me? I'm getting.
I think Utah can win that football game,
Utah.
but I just can't give Chad the pleasure right now.
Go Utes.
I mean,
They had Keyshawn Johnson.
Listen, it's the only hope I got left, though.
he's had no joy in a week.
I've had no joy.
Listen, they've had Keyshawn Johnson, and their mascot is the same as where we coach.
Think about this.
Trojans.
Think about this.
Go
So,
Trojans.
like, literally, like he loses on Saturday. Softball gets canceled on Tuesday. Like, he's literally had to sit there and think about this for a week straight.
Yeah.
I still think about it all the time.
I mean, it's nothing like you're like 9 years there you have to sit
Right.
there about it.
Right.
If I have to deal with this for 9 years,
Listen, all you need to know right now is this stat. In the past 2 years, Ohio State is 0-2 against Michigan.
yeah, I'm aware of that. Waiting for someone to change it.
All right, that'll close out college football for us. We'll be back after a message from one of us about something. All right.
What's up, college football fans? It is a great day. I get to celebrate the Michigan Wolverines winning 45-23 with a win over the Ohio State Buckeyes, heading to their second straight Big Ten championship game against Purdue. I thought Jim Hardball did a great job coming out of the second half. Was able to pass as well as run. I don't think Ohio State was ready for what JJ did. JJ played a great game, especially in the second half. I think that first touchdown to end the first half really opened up the confidence. Anyways, just a great day at my house. Second straight win against the Buckeyes. All respect in the world for the Buckeyes. But beating them is just fantastic. Going into the Big Ten championship again, they're going to have to continue to do what they have done. I think they're going to have to run the football. I think Edwards is going to have to be, the man. Corum is out. He's done for the season. So hopefully we can come out there, establish the run. Let's let JJ do what he's doing here. Let's just not end this because I thought JJ played really well. I thought the offensive line did a great job. JJ was able to get rid of the football. Let's keep that rolling. Let's beat Purdue. Let's go into the college playoffs. Whoever we got, I don't care. I'm riding the train all the way. It's been a while since I get to celebrate like this. Second straight appearance in the college football playoffs. Let's go Blue. Let's win a natty. Let's start right now this Saturday. Keep rolling on the Michigan train. Go Blue.
Welcome back. Thanks, Josh, for those encouraging words for that horrible team up north.
Come from the heart.
We'll move on to some NFL football talk before we jump into doing our picks. Something did give Chad a little bit of joy last weekend.
Yeah.
He got to watch Jacoby Brissett beat Tom Brady.
Well, Jacoby Brissett played a little better than Tom did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think it was probably his second best game as a Brown.
Like Tom should, listen, you gave up Giselle to play like crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom. It's just like receivers, you just insert and replace.
Yeah.
You just wait till it'll probably be J-Lo next week.
I hope not. Well, I hope so.
Leave A-Rod's woman alone.
That's not A-Rod's woman anymore.
Yeah.
That's Ben Affleck's woman.
Are they back together?
Yeah.
Listen, A-Rod's a bum, too.
Well, I don't agree with you there, Jim.
He is.
But yeah, Browns get a big win last week. How'd your Bears do?
What do you think? What do you think on the Bears?
Well, I had to take a little happiness from you.
They got beat up by the Jets.
Oh, the Jets.
The Jets beat them, yeah.
With a quarterback we've never heard of.
Yeah, they just signed him.
Well, listen, he I've seen a great stat on him that, he's thrown more touchdowns than Zach Wilson.
That's true.
He started one game. I think Zach Wilson's time in New York may be over.
Yeah.
Listen, if they're the quarterback?
I think his time in the NFL might be over.
No, someone's going to give him a chance.
They got a really
I don't
good
know.
defense.
He can play a little bit.
It's out on him that he's just a bad person. I don't know if there's a team that will want. He may get it.
Somebody's going to, I'm telling you what, somebody's going to.
He doesn't have the arm talent either. He's not good.
Cincinnati.
They got Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but he can back up there.
Detroit.
Yeah, that's a Detroit move. He might be better than Jared Goff.
No, he's not better than Jared Goff.
It might be. You don't know.
No,
It's Jared Goff.
He's not. I mean, maybe he goes to the Falcons.
I mean,
He's got to be better than Marcus Mariota.
No.
Marcus Mariota.
He's not better than Marcus Mariota.
Oh, my goodness.
Zach Wilson doesn't have Heisman.
Marcus Mariota might be the worst quarterback in the NFL.
I don't think he has Does Zach Wilson have Heisman?
No, it doesn't matter. But it's Marcus Mariota. Can he go to Hawaii?
No, he's
he
not.
went to Oregon.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when Oregon was the real deal.
Quack, quack.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
we'll
like Oregon
move
here.
on a little bit. Aaron Rodgers sucked again. As per usual, our Aaron Rodgers talk.
Is he done for the year?
No, he's going to play against the Bears. He owns the Bears.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He owns the Bears.
Justin Fields playing too. Fields said he's not missing this game.
He's going to run for his life.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's going to get hurt. Again.
He's going to get hurt.
To me, like, we're not winning anything. Would it be?
You want to take this opportunity to beat Green Bay, though.
If I can get Justin Fields healthy for next year, where they're
No, he needs to play.
with their players,
He's so young, he has to play.
yeah, no, but
Stop.
if he's 100%, yes. If he's not 100%,
no, it don't matter. He needs snaps.
I don't need him getting season-ending surgery and then missing half of next year.
Yeah, next year you're going to have Saquon, so.
Dude, if that's true,
He wants to play in
he
Chicago.
wants to play with Justin Fields.
He said it. Came out and said
He's not that bright. I mean, does he understand what line he'd be running behind?
it.
Like, Saquon might be running for his life.
I'd take him.
Last night we had a football game. You guys watch that one? I watched the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Bills Patriots.
My Super Bowl pick.
They looked. I think it was their best game of football, and I'll tell you why. Allen did not have his crazy stats, but they were 50-50 run pass, and they dominated the line of scrimmage, and that's what I wanted to see out of that Bills team. When the more you make Allen have to make great plays, the more silly he gets with the ball. When he makes those silly mistakes that aren't going to beat good teams in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, that's
You throw a pick in the end zone, it's going to be hard to win that game in the playoffs.
that's been his undoing. I mean,
Yeah,
he's kind of been labeled as a late
gunslinger.
Yeah, late quarter.
Well, listen, I mean, he's right there, right?
Yeah.
Go Kansas City and beat Patrick Mahomes, and I'll believe it.
Yep. I agree. I think, but the ability to run the football and not make him be great every play is going to be huge for them.
Oh yeah,
He just has to be.
I agree.
You have to be great 12 times instead of 24.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
I think that's huge for him.
Mhm.
Just because of he's fearless. Like, I'm worried about how long his career is going to be.
Well, he's a big physical guy.
But I'm worried he's going to be Cam Newton.
No.
Dude, he jumped over a guy, got hit in the legs, and landed on his head last night. 2 yards over across the line of scrimmage.
I mean, you worry about that with any quarterback that runs, but I mean, that's kind of what the NFL is going towards.
But not the smart ones get down. He doesn't do that though.
Yeah,
he
no,
just
I
gets
agree.
abused.
I agree, but I mean, you're going to say that with anybody that runs the football, they're eventually going to take hits, you know. And that's, but
I mean,
pocket passer days might be leaving.
The Patriots just look like they quit in that game.
they had nothing for him. Like
Yeah,
they only lost by 14, but if you didn't show me the scoreboard, I would have thought they lost by 15.
Is Bill Belichick having fun?
I think he's done.
Do you?
I think he wants the record. I think he wants to hang around and beat Shula.
Why not? He's the GOAT.
I think he's done though. I think he's just kind of coasting.
But it might take 3 years at this pace.
Yeah,
The dude don't do anything. I swear that you never see him like
he's just
no
young.
hobbies. All he does is he lose football.
And this is what he does all day. Oh, you weren't running. Oh, you did a half rep there.
Coach, got any words for us on the Cincinnati?
Listen, it's been very successful.
It is. It's been very successful with Tom
You
Brady.
were very
Well, and he did it. He did it with Tom Brady.
Right.
Yeah.
Despite Brady.
No, he did.
He still
He did
won.
it because of Tom Brady.
No.
If he doesn't draft Tom Brady, he's not the greatest coach of all time. There's no doubt about it.
Drew Bledsoe might be the greatest quarterback
Do
of all
you
time.
win all those Super Bowls without Tom Brady?
I mean, do you want me to be honest?
Yes.
Yeah. You really don't think they win that many Super Bowls if Tom Brady's not?
Probably.
What'd you just say?
No, they don't.
What did he say? Say it for the camera.
They don't.
But no, I think he's done. He's turning the Aaron Rodgers kind of thing. He's a grumpy old man. He named a defensive coordinator as his offensive coordinator just because he's comfortable with him.
Well, listen,
Matt Patricia's not an offensive
he
coordinator.
does some goofy
Yeah,
things with his staff, but
his special teams have been
horrible. Why would he be done though? I mean, I don't.
Yeah, listen.
I'm talking. I think he's gonna stick around and try to break the record. I think he's done. Like he realizes he's never gonna win another Super Bowl.
You better get quarterback.
Well, that's what he
You
needs.
got Zappy.
No,
Bailey's
out.
Yeah,
dude. What's his face came out this morning and called out Matt Patricia.
Listen, it takes 1 year. He could turn it around next. Like they could get somebody. Maybe Tom comes back. They hug it out.
I don't think so.
Come back and end it.
Come back and
win the Super Bowl.
If Tom,
I don't think he wants to do that.
Tom comes back.
If Tom comes back to New England and wins the Super Bowl, it'd be the greatest sports story in history.
Tom's not staying in the NFC. I don't think Tom's done.
No, yeah, I agree.
Tom's like, oh, hey, maybe I'll go to the AFC.
Why? You got to go through the Bills, the NFC's way easier route than the AFC.
I don't think so.
Well, listen,
way easier.
The division he's in, isn't everybody got a losing record there in first place?
Yeah, they're in first place right now in Tampa.
That division's bad.
Yeah, the AFC's way tougher than the NFC.
I don't think it is.
Way tougher.
You got to go through Kansas City.
The Bills, Miami. The Chargers?
The Chargers are. Don't give me the Chargers.
Any given day, they can score 40 points.
Colts was Saturday?
Colts with Jeff Saturday.
Oh, yeah, couldn't beat Pittsburgh. Couldn't beat Jimmy Pickett.
I thought of you as soon as I saw that score.
I'm like,
I bet Chad's sitting in his chair with an iced tea smiling right now.
I'm telling you after the Alright, so I'm going to answer this question. If you're Tom Brady, would you rather have to beat Kirk Cousins or Josh Allen?
Well, I'd rather have to beat Kirk Cousins.
There you go.
But I think the NFC is just way deeper.
I don't see that. They're a 2-team race right now. 3-team.
Who?
Philly.
Okay.
San Fran.
Yeah.
And the Vikings.
Dallas.
They're sitting wild card right now. They're sitting. So.
Yeah, but Dallas is going to be a player.
I mean, the only thing that in my mind, would make you want to stay in the NFC is you're in that horrible division.
Yeah, I think.
So what? He goes to the Saints?
8-9 wins might win you a division.
He goes to the Saints?
Ooh, yeah, no.
Yeah. I think you see this. I think you see where's Sean Payton get a job next year.
I don't think Sean Payton is going to get a job.
He's going to get a job.
Amazon's going to make this dude a lot of money.
If the Dallas Cowboys lose in the first round playoffs, he'll be the new Dallas Cowboys head coach.
I think Amazon's going to take over ESPN.
Jerry Jones loses his mind.
What do you mean?
They lose the first round.
Yeah. I think you see him as the next Dallas Cowboys head coach if they were to lose in the first round.
No.
Yeah. But we'll move on from Tom Brady talk because we know Chad loves him.
I don't. I hate him.
He secretly has a whole collection of his cards and everything.
I do.
At home.
I do.
He uses it to play darts.
They're at my toilet.
We'll make some game picks for this weekend.
Oh, man, I've been horrible at these picks.
You have been.
I'm great.
I think I went 500 last 2 weeks, but...
We'll start with the Toilet Boy Bowl. We get to see the first game of the new era at Cleveland. Deshaun Watson goes and takes on his former team, the Texans. They're in Cleveland.
With his accusers. Attending
the game.
Yeah, that's not awkward, I'm sure, for Deshaun. Think they hang out after the game?
We need our paycheck, Deshaun.
Yeah.
Listen, the Texans' defense is
horrible.
I'm not even sure they're trying to do football things. I think the Browns win in his debut.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'll take the Browns here. 24-7.
Yeah, I mean,
I can run the ball down their throat. They can handle us.
I agree. Well, Stefanski's got a shiny new toy. You don't think he's going to throw it?
Oh, he's going to throw it.
Yeah.
You still got that Chuck, though.
I know, but listen. He's going to want to pass the football. This dude ain't getting paid all that money to hand it to Chubb.
He should.
Listen, he's not getting paid to do
this.
This
is why we don't win.
I'm telling you right now.
This is why
Patrick Mahomes will get paid the money.
This is why they
shiny new pickup truck he's going to want to go.
This is why they don't have nice things.
They do. Shiny new toy.
Yeah, that's why they don't have nice hardware in their front office.
I'm just saying, they're gonna pass. They're gonna get.
Part of me is worried, but I'll go with the Browns.
You think the pressure? You think pressure gets to them a little bit?
No.
I don't think that. I mean, how sharp can you be?
Do you think the Texans are like, we're gonna get a couple shots?
No.
Yeah, no,
We're gonna lose
absolutely.
this football game, but we're gonna get a couple shots.
There's no one really there that's there, though.
If I'm the Texans,
Still, they're NFL players.
Yeah, but like, if JJ Watt was still there, you know what I mean? Like, I think you have that feeling.
Somebody's
Most of the guys that were there when he was there are gone.
You left us. You put us in the situation. If I get a chance on you,
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I'm taking that shot.
What do you got for score, Chad? Browns by what?
We'll go 24-13.
Josh?
Let's go. I'll say 24-10. I think maybe Texans score one late.
We got close there. 7, 10, 13, 24
Yeah,
across the board.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Chad's favorite team. The Steelers are playing the Falcons. How you gonna pick this one? You love Mariota.
I hate that. I don't dislike Marcus Mariota. I just don't understand how he's a quarterback of a. I don't understand how
He's got a better record than the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's 5-7.
Congratulations, Steelers.
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Score?
18-6.
I'm going to go Kenny Pickett as well. I'll take the Steelers. I'm going to go 30-14.
You think the Steelers can score 30 points?
I mean, Atlanta's not great. Like,
They're not. No.
They do have some good receivers in Pittsburgh.
I like Najee Harris a lot.
If he's playing, he could go out hurt last week.
Yeah, he did.
17-14 Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Marcus Mariota?
Oh, I'm so excited. I want to hear Josh utter these words. I don't think he will. The Packers are playing the Bears.
No way. I'm going to pull Chad. Bears 62. Packers 7.
Hurt Aaron Rodgers.
Packers score one late on the second string.
Hurt Aaron Rodgers playing, though. He is playing. He came out and said he's playing. So, how are we feeling?
Well,
Justin Fields playing hurt as well.
He is. And Justin Fields is a Buckeye. And I do love the Buckeyes.
They just lost, though.
They did lose. And it still hurts me.
They wouldn't have lost to Justin Fields there.
They would not have. So we're going to go Bears.
I like it.
I'm so proud of you because I was feeling the same
And we're
thing.
going to go
Bear down, Chicago.
Beats Battlestar Galactica.
24-21 Bears.
I'm taking the Bears as well, actually.
I like it.
Betting against
I like it.
Aaron Rodgers.
Listen, they beat him. Maybe it's the last game.
We just went over.
Maybe it knocks the Packers out. Now they're done. Mathematically, just we're done.
Aaron's done.
Aaron's done.
New
goodness.
host of Jeopardy.
Oh my! Listen, Brett Favre's last time he stepped in as a Packer lost to the Bears. Like maybe this is.
Was that the last time they lost to the Bears?
No, the Bears beat them in 2018 when they won the division. Okay, Ohio boy.
Trubitz. Yeah. I'm taking the Bears, and I'm gonna go 24-3.
Bear down, boys.
That's how much I dislike.
24-3.
That's how much I dislike it.
I think Aaron goes out first quarter, and I mean, what's fit?
Jordan Love. You look like you
He
doing
might
the ball.
be better than Aaron Rodgers. You guys might be over.
Do they need to find that out? I mean, they need to find that out, right?
Like that first
Listen,
throw.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers, so who cares?
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. We'll move on to another toilet bowl, even though Detroit's been playing pretty well. Jags at Lions.
Yeah,
Listen, Jags put a beat down on Lamar.
Yeah.
they did.
That's cool. I mean, I like that. We'll go Lions.
I'm taking the Lions as well. I'm going to go 21. Actually, I'm going to go 30-17.
I'm going to go 41-38. Jaguars. Nobody's playing any defense.
Trying to find the name of that quarterback for the New York Jets right now. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, no one.
Mike White.
Mike White. There we go. What do you got there for the Jags Lions?
28-24 Jags.
Jags. Oh, you're taking the Jags and be upset them. We got the Jets Vikings. I'm gonna pick an upset here. Back-to-back weeks, Jets win big games. I mean, if you can call beating the Bears a big game, but
Was Robert Saleh a good coach?
is he? That's a question.
I mean, he might be.
He might have just found the next
Maybe-
franchise quarterback.
Maybe they at least believe in him.
Maybe he's the leader of men.
Like
Don't stop.
Jeff Saturday.
Stop that.
Jeff Saturday.
Look, oh my God. He won one game.
How many games have you won in the NFL, Chad?
Well, listen, if I was Jeff Saturday,
One less
Hey,
than Jeff Saturday.
Hey, you have the same resume he did going in.
what? I think I would have 2 wins. I think I would have beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets though.
Who? I didn't listen. Who they playing?
They're playing the
Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh, like
He can't believe in Kirk Cousins anymore, so he's got to pick.
I was on the train. I was on the Cousins train.
Then
I jumped off of it.
but they won again. Are you back?
Then
on?
they won again. I don't understand who Kirk Cousins is. Probably because he went to Michigan State and they suck.
I mean, they're the best team in Michigan.
But the Jets have been playing really good.
No.
But the Vikings have Justin Jefferson. I don't like him, so I'm back on the train. Kurt, don't do it to me again. Going Vikings over the Jets, 28-17.
Vikings 35-24.
You heard it here first. Chad is back on the Kirk train.
Kurt, could we play good twice in a row? Could we do that?
We got the Giants playing Heineke and the Commanders.
Awesome. Commanders.
I'm on the Heineke train.
Giants. It's in New York, right?
52-6.
It is in Washington.
Oh, is it in Washington?
52-6.
Listen, I'll pick a couple upsets. I'll go with the Giants upsetting this one.
I'm going to take Commanders in a tight one, 24-21.
They're blowing them out.
I don't see that happening.
Yep.
Biggest game of the weekend, I believe Titans are playing the Eagles.
No.
You hate Jalen Hurts.
I don't like him. I'm not a fan.
He wins, though.
Not this week, he doesn't.
Oh. Who you got?
Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel, next Ohio State football coach. Maybe.
I got the Titans.
Score?
Oh, let's go. Listen, I think the Titans can slow it down. Let's go 24-23.
Ooh, close.
I'm going to take Jason Kelsey, my favorite offensive lineman in football. You know who he plays for?
Yeah,
The Philadelphia Eagles.
he does.
He snaps the ball to Jalen Hurts. So I'm going to stick with Kelsey,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take them 31-14.
That's big.
Yep.
You think they beat the Titans that
Did
bad?
you see what happened to Derrick Henry last week? He got shut down.
Yeah, I understand that, but I believe in Mike Vrabel and his adjustments at halftime.
Let's go with the Eagles 24-21.
All right.
Mike, finish the year strong, buddy, and then come to Columbus.
Next up, we got that the abysmal Broncos playing the Ravens. They might lose. Ravens might lose. They can't They can't finish a game. They cannot finish a football game.
Well, I go with my boy. See,
You like Smith? I don't understand why you like him.
he's just
You don't like cocky guys and show guys. Like, he went on Twitter and just completely F-bomb a 15-year-old kid.
Yeah, no,
You don't like
You
that?
can't do that. You can't do that. You can't.
Tell him, say, be better, Lamar.
Yeah, be better, Lamar. All right. But listen, as far as watching somebody play football, I enjoy watching Lamar play football.
I was also on the Lamar train. I'm gonna stay with it. I think the Broncos are just horrible. I will never ever pick a game. I will never pick a team that Russell Wilson is on again.
What if the Broncos are playing Houston?
I still take Houston. Russell Wilson and Team 3 might be the worst thing that ever happened to football. So I'm gonna take the Ravens. I think Jackson scores 4 times, 28-14.
Because I don't like Lamar. I think he's a thug. But he's fast.
He's fast.
Russell Wilson, used to like him. He's really bad.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. This hurts me. I'll go Ravens.
Score?
17-0.
All right. All right, we'll move on. We got another big game. We got the Seahawks and the Rams. So Rams are bad at football.
Terrible.
Horrible. I'm taking Seahawks, and I'll take 35-12.
Well, yeah, listen. I mean, I don't really like either of them, so. I mean, the Rams, they're not good. Seattle, Geno Smith, West Virginia.
I like him.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
I like
Good this year.
Yeah, I like this year.
They are, but James Laurinaitis, he was a Ram, and also a really good Buckeye. Tougher than the Buckeyes today.
Is he still there?
Well, I wish he was still in Columbus.
Tougher than what are you holding on to?
Maybe somebody could have some heart in Columbus.
They didn't win until Laurinaitis left.
We're going Rams.
Ooh, upset.
Score.
This is the week the Rams break out.
And what?
As Stafford throws for 6 touchdowns.
They're 3-8. They're done.
Yeah, well, they're getting back on the train. 54-7.
All right. 54 to 7. Chad, these spreads are. I mean, people
Don't go to Vegas, my man.
Hey, don't listen to anything. If you
54-7.
Rams are done. I bet the Rams haven't scored 54 points this year.
Today, this week is the week.
They do it this week.
This week.
What do you got, Josh?
Seahawks. 24-10.
Wait, I see good points there.
No.
Second biggest football game of the weekend. Dolphins versus the Niners.
Not even close.
I gotta go with my Dolphins.
Where are they
I'm
at?
a Fins guy.
Where's it at?
They're in San Fran.
In San Fran.
I grew up a Dolphins fan. Ricky Williams was my favorite player. My dad was a Dan Marino fan. I'm gonna roll with Tua. He's way better than that guy that plays for New England.
I don't know why New England has anything to do with this.
Well, because they both went for Alabama.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take them in a last second buzzer beater game winner. Tua drops it in.
To Tyreek?
24-21. Tyreek Hill.
That's interesting.
Who you got?
Ricky Williams. He likes the grass. Likes it a little bit. Drugs are bad. I got the 49ers. 21-17.
I'm gonna go with the Niners, and they win 28-21.
2021. All
Jump
right.
on the train. 49ers can really play defense.
Or as Chad would say, I like to eat Mariucci. Jerry Rice was my favorite wide receiver growing up.
There you go. Well, now you understand.
Steve Young is a king.
That's how you pick.
49ers win big.
All right. We got Chargers versus Raiders. Go ahead, Josh. Let's hear about the Bosa.
What?
Let's hear about the Bosa.
Look, they do have Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
He's a great Buckeye.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
National championship.
Not so much Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Chargers.
What are you gonna pick the Raiders?
Chargers.
Score?
31-10.
Raiders seem to be a mess.
They are.
I think the car show is done. I think it's done after this year. They're just trying to finish out the season, man. I'm gonna go Chargers.
What if they just decided not to play anymore? They're like, hey, you know what? We're done. We're done.
We'll play home games because we have to. We're not going.
No, not even that. Just be like, hey, we're shutting it down. Practice on them.
Yeah, I think Chargers win.
Score?
24-14.
14. Tough one here. Not really though. Justin Herbert is just better than everybody else on the other team's sideline.
Yeah, he is.
And you don't like him.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I said he's overrated.
But he's still better than everybody in Las Vegas.
Well, that's why I picked him.
So I'm gonna take the Chargers blowout win. Like 42-7. And now we got the leader of men.
Oh, sweetness.
Jeffrey Saturday taking on the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World.
Awesome.
You gotta pick this one, Chad.
Well,
You love Dallas, don't you?
No, I don't. But I love Zeke. I love Zeke. He's a Cowboy.
You know, Paris Campbell's also a Buckeye. He's cool.
He is. But Jeff Saturday, he's not a Buckeye. And I don't like him. I like him even less every time Chris says his name. So, we're going to go Dallas.
Score?
62-7.
Josh?
Jeff Saturday looking for a win on Sunday, but he's going to find a loss on Monday.
Yeah.
I think they lose to Dallas 28-10.
So this is a really tough one for me.
Did you pick Dallas to go Super Bowl?
I picked the Dallas to go to the Super Bowl.
But Jeff Saturday
against them a couple times too.
Well, yeah.
Jeff Saturday's a leader of men, you said.
Jeff Saturday is the leader of men. That's why it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, you got probably the best coach in the NFL playing the Dallas Cowboys.
Mother of God.
Jeff Saturday, he'll have his men ready to rock. You know, he'll be going crazy. But he's going to lose to Dallas Cowboys. He's going to lose to Dallas Cowboys, and it really hurts my
How many
heart.
times have you picked Jeff Saturday? Out of curiosity.
Well,
This is his fourth game.
This the way I've been picking this year. This might be like Cowboys kryptonite. I might have just ended their season. Watching.
I hope you did. All except Zeke.
Zeke's overrated.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. No. But I am going to take, because I think Dallas has the best defense in the NFL. Michael Parsons is the best player in the NFL right now.
But they don't have the best defense.
I think they do.
That-
They're scary.
That's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco has the best defense.
I don't know. But I'll take the Dallas Cowboys to beat Jeff Saturday. I mean, it'll probably be a hard-fought match. Come down to the last second. So I'm going to go like 28-27. Probably miss PAT is what seals it. So
Yeah. Jeff Saturday might try to kick it himself.
Jeff Saturday, he's going to get everything he can out of his men. It just won't quite be enough. Kicker will probably just run it for him. But,
Sure, he'll be on the sidelines looking for someone.
then we have another toilet bowl. Chad's favorite quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, playing the Saints, who don't know who their quarterback is.
That whole division is just bad.
That's just bad at football,
It's
you know?
just bad. Tampa Bay wins 21-14.
14?
It's pretty easy. Tom Brady, hate him. Chris Olave, love him. Saints.
Score? 67-12.
Tampa Bay scored 67.
Saints 17. Buccaneers 10.
That's like the best pick you made on that. What's realistic?
Every one of them have been realistic.
I'm also going to take the Buccaneers.
It's terrible.
Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time. They don't know who their quarterback is. I'm going to take Tom Brady in that situation.
I think they should let their quarterback be Alvin Kamara. Like, just let it be Kamara.
Taysom Hill should be their quarterback.
Okay.
I think that's the best case scenario for him.
Just
But
throw the ball.
either way, I'm taking Buccaneers, and I'm going to take them 42-12.
That's ridiculous.
Says the guy who gave one team at some point 100 points.
Like, listen, it could happen. I could see Taylor Heineke. I think I said they're going to score 66.
But
Terry McLaurin might have 6 touchdowns in that game.
Oh,
He's a Buckeye.
You'd have to.
as we come to a close, obviously, thank you guys for watching. We're going to see if Chad will give Josh his Christmas present and say those magic words.
Yeah, I think you should. I want to hear it.
What do you want me to say?
Come on.
Those 2 magic words.
What are they?
Come
Go.
on.
Home. That's what I'll be saying. Go home.
Go home.
Oh.
Obviously, bunch of big games this weekend.
You may help you with it?
I hate this song.
Why are you giving the camera the finger?
Number 1.
Oh, I'm talking to Chad. All right, let's get out of here before we have to listen to any more of this stuff. Obviously, big championship games. Be sure to comment down
Go
below
Utah.
who you think's going to win. Look out. There are going to be some Christmas giveaways coming up. To be entered
Michigan hats for everybody.
I'm not wearing that.
to be entered in, you must be like, share, subscribed on YouTube and on Facebook. So
This is the worst song I've ever heard in my life.
so we're getting out of here. Again, you'll see more posts about the giveaways coming up on our Facebook. So we'll be back next week.
Mike Vrabel.
Valiant, hail to the conquering heroes. Hail to Michigan, the leaders at best. Come on, everybody. Hail
Bye.
to the Go Blue!
I just threw up in my mouth.